What's up, guys, man? It's your boy Torey coming in with my first episode of my podcast. I am Torey. Man, it's exciting. A wonderful day to start a podcast. It is the last day of March. March was actually a good month. Got a lot of things done in March. So I'm really excited about this podcast. I definitely want to start it. This is my first one. So I want to be able to give y'all an audio podcast. Some of them that's coming up is going to be video, once I get everything and all my equipment. But the first one, for right now, I'm going to post it on YouTube so y'all can listen to me for right now. So pretty much a little bit about myself. I'm a cool-ass guy, pretty much I want to say. I'm 28 years old, born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm a musician. I play the drums, love music. If you guys are into the zodiac signs, that's a podcast for another day. I'm a Cancer, so I feel like Cancers are the best zodiac sign. Some people might not agree, but I'm about to actually get into the Lakers game. They're playing the Jazz, I believe, tonight, so that should be a good one to watch. I know my Pelicans are the 9th seed. They beat the Lakers twice this year, so that's a good thing, and they play them again on, I believe, tomorrow night. So, this podcast is basically going to be all-around podcast pretty much. I'll talk about sports, talk about, relationships, talk about small businesses, bring some couple of people on, like business owners and things like that, talk about their business, and bring on friends and family as well, interview them. Like some of my podcasts is definitely going to be video, and some of the ones I might do by myself on certain days might be audio. So I definitely want to give y'all some good content to think about and listen to. If you have any cool questions or cool things you want to talk about, of course you can leave them down in the comments below. I don't want to feel too much under pressure. This is my first podcast, so I definitely have a lot to talk about. This is just an intro and just a type of get to know me type of thing before we even get really started. So I'm getting a lot of alerts here on my phone regarding sports and regarding breaking news, and a lot of crazy things have been going on this past week. Will Smith smacking Chris Rock at the Oscars, to people going crazy in Ukraine over there, praying for those people. So there's a lot going on in the world, but we're not going to touch on any politic things. So this podcast is going to be going to be funny, going to be comedy, sports related, like I said, business oriented, and have a lot of fun guests on here. So definitely want to entertain everybody, keep everybody in the mix of everything. So we're going to continue to be positive and keep going forward. So so there's not really much I have to say in this podcast, so it's going to be a little short one. I definitely want to continue to build my content, continue to make myself more improved, get myself out there. So, I'm not on social media like I was before, so I'm going to definitely need y'all help with sharing this podcast with your family and your friends, those who are interested in podcasts. I think it's a good time of the year. It's March now, like I said, the last day of March, about to go into April, and I've been writing in this book since January called Becoming a Better Him, and I believe this book is to basically being better than you were the year before, putting your thoughts and your mindset in a book that you can go back and say, hey, at the end of that month, say, hey, I did this, I accomplished this, I made, whatever business moves I needed to make in order to make myself successful. So I think that book really has helped me change a lot, because I have done a lot of silly things. So that's another podcast for another day. So again, definitely look into that book. I'm gonna probably leave the link in the description for the book, and also bring on a guest later on in the episodes of what that book means to them and things like that. So, but you definitely want to be better than what you were the month before or the week before. Some things you have to cut out in order to be a king. So, you can't continue to do the same things. Anyway, it's pretty much just an intro to the podcast and being open to any questions or anything like that. Going forward, if you leave anything in the comments, you can definitely, I'll definitely get back to you and answer all the questions that I can. So again, it's just episode 1. Not going to be too long. Not going to be drawn out, but as we go forward, look for pretty much lengthy episodes. Better sound quality, because I know the sound quality isn't all that great. So I'm actually sitting on the floor right now and trying to make myself comfortable here, so that I could be in a quiet space where you don't hear too much noise in the background. So definitely looking forward to talking and laughing and having cool things to remember and things to keep on your mind, of certain things that's going on around you. You definitely want to be prepared to be synced in. So definitely want you to, be synced into the podcast, be, on the edge of your seat sometimes with certain conversations. So that'll keep you going, keep you interested. So again, not much else I'm going to say. Like I said, I'm going to get into the Lakers game, see what they're going to do. And tomorrow night, I know they play the Pelicans. So the Lakers definitely got to get better at what they're doing with King James, even though he's having a great year, as always. Anthony Davis isn't that healthy. And unfortunately, they're not having the best year. So a lot of teams aren't having the best year either that you would think would have a great year, like the Brooklyn Nets. They're not having a great year as well. So, top teams in the league are balling as usual. The Heat and the Sun, so it's real hot. Get it? Heat and the Sun. So, hopefully one day, Pelicans can jump up there, the number 1 seed one year, I should say. But definitely got some work to do. Get Zion back on the court, get him healthy, and hope for the best. Again, leave in a comment what's your favorite sports team, and who you like the most and who you think's going to be MVP, or certain things like that. But again, we're not going to get too deep into that. That'll be another episode for another day. Look forward to getting some episodes on Sunday and Thursday, probably the days I might post. So keep on the lookout. Make sure you have the notification bell on and subscribe to when I post videos or audios like this. You'll be able to see exactly what I have. So again, guys, it is a Thursday night last month in March, so hopefully you guys have accomplished everything you needed in the month of March, as the quarter has ended from January to March. So hopefully you've accomplished everything that you need to. It's never too late to start a new beginning. The new month is tomorrow. April 1st, it is April Fool's Day. So do play the best tricks on your family, friends, and stuff like that. So maybe even your job, No, I don't do it on your job. You might get fired. But anywho, again, you guys stay positive. This is probably the end of the podcast for right now. Again, look forward to those videos and things like that on Sundays and Thursdays. And I'll give it to you guys. You guys stay positive, stay blessed, have a good night.